Hi there, Mark here again. I've got Rob on the camera.
Hiya.
Today we're going to be looking at this Hobby Plus 1/24 scale crawler. It's a CR-24. I think that's D1RC. Last week, I think, or a week before, I was looking at Derek's channel, Holy Hill RC. Take a look. He was running a Charisma pup. I'd like the look of that. We had a few chats about it. And then Banggood decided to offer me one of these free for review. So that was quite fortuitous. So here it is. It's waterproof, so it says. 2.4 gig. It's got a 600 milliamp LiPo. It's full-time four-wheel drive. FPV ready. I think that means it's got a power lead for a camera. And it's ready to run. So let's take it out of the box. So here it is. This is what you get in the box. Obviously you get the car. It's got the battery already in there. You get a USB charger, a box spanner, a little crosshead screwdriver. You get your manual, which is really not a lot of use for me because it's all in Chinese. But anyway, at least it's got the part numbers if you need to order any spare parts. So
yeah,
that is quite useful. And you've got your controller. It doesn't come with the batteries. You need 4 AAAs, and I think very strangely it comes apart like this, and the batteries go in here. I've already installed them in there. So you need 4 AAAs, and that just slots on there, he says. There you go. So yeah, let's have a quick look at the little beast then. It says a Ranger. I'm not sure whether this is supposed to be a Ford Ranger copy. I'm not sure. It doesn't really look like one to me. I don't know about you, Rob.
Yeah, but, I can't seem to place it.
No, it's not bad. There's not a lot of detail on there, but it is very small. I think it's par for the course for these 1/24s. It's very light. Let's take the shell off. So let's have a look at the spec. Basically, I think it's not too bad for the money. I think it's got a ladder frame chassis, which is metal. It's made of aluminium anodised, which is nice, and it does feel really strong for a little car. We've got the 600 milliamp hour LiPo battery. We've got the 2-in-1 receiver and ESC. There's a power switch there. We've got an auxiliary output for more lights or FPV camera, which I don't know whether you can fit one of those, but there you go. Tiny little motor, and there's the reduction gears. And it says on it that it's 104:1, Rob, which is quite some reduction, isn't it?
Just a bit, mate.
Should limit the top speed quite a bit. You've got a nice micro servo there, which is rated at 1 kilogram, which is ample for this tiny little thing, I should think. What else we've got? It says friction shocks, but I don't feel any friction there, Rob.
No.
I think I'd call them spring shocks.
Yeah.
But they are quite firm. I don't know whether they're too firm, we'll find out. But there's a nice bit of articulation there.
Yeah.
You've got full link suspension, which is nice. It does feel quite well made. You've got your drive shafts front and rear. I say it's full-time locked 4-wheel drive, so the diffs in there are locked. I did take one of the wheels off earlier and had a look in there. They're not metal bearings, but they are like brass bushings, which is pretty good, especially if you're going to take it in the water, because it does say that this is waterproof. It's supposed to be 100% waterproof. It's going to be fun finding out if it is, Rob.
Yeah. Look
forward to that bit. So yeah, we'll get it running in some water. What else we got? So you've got metal wheel axles. I think in here we can just see that a little metal drive shafts and metal drive cups. All very good. And a real bonus is these wheels are beadlock wheels. So as you can see, yeah, the tyres are well stuck on there. And if you look down there, Rob, if you can see with the camera, you can see the screws where the two halves of the wheels screw together to lock the tyres on. And for the tyres themselves, my gosh, I don't think I've ever felt tyres so soft. So that's quite amazing.
It is.
Should be.
Good job it's not a speed machine, mate.
Yeah, else we get a bit of ballooning of it. I don't think there's any worry of that. But it's going to be a bonus on something like this. So I mean, it weighs nothing. So yeah, got the little battery. So it reckons it will run for 40-45 minutes. Again, we'll test that out. Okay, so let's fire her up. This is a first for me, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah.
I've got a trigger and a steering wheel. Oh no, will I be able to work it? Well, we'll soon see. So,
At least it's slow, mate. So
well,
you
yeah.
get a chance to get used to.
Give me a chance to react to it. Yeah. So we've got the remote. It's got trim settings for your throttle and for your steering, and it is got a reverse feature, which is cool. So we'll just turn this on, and yeah, we've got LEDs on the front
I certainly have.
and LEDs on the back.
Cool.
Very bright.
They are.
And let's check, is it proportional? So let's go for the throttle first. Whoop. Oh. Yeah, that feels quite good actually. It's very sensitive on the trigger, but I can control the speed quite nicely. I'm very slow. Okay, so that's that. Let's check the steering. Yeah, oh, we've got a bit of chassis movement with the steering as well there, from the torque I think. But yeah, that is proportional. So it's as it says on the tin. Stick the body back on. Let's stick it next to your Defender. Give you an idea of the different scale. You've got your Tamiya 1/10 and your little 1/24 scale. I think we need to get this thing out and give it a test, don't you, Rob?
We certainly do, mate.
Okay, mate, let's do it. Okay, well, we brought it to a bit of a ridiculously steep hill, and it's really loose, as you can probably see. But yeah, we're testing out the drag brake again. Let's see how it goes on this ridiculously steep climb. Oh. Nice and slow. Whoa. What's that? It's pretty impressive, isn't it, Rob? It is. Well, I think that's beat it. So, it's gonna go. Oh, no. Well, the beauty of it is very light, so it just bounces well. But that is pretty impressive. I don't think my CC01 would get up there.
No.
That was quite impressive. Instructions say that it's waterproof, so let's try it out. We'll run it over this rock a bit first, and then we'll finish off with it through that water. Let's see how it gets on.
Come on now, dude.
I'm still
I don't know about that other bit. That looks deep enough for that one.
It is deep, isn't it? I can't keep getting out of there.
No, maybe a bit too big.
Well, I tell you what, we'll come out through the water, shall we?
Why not? Hey, that's deep.
That's pretty deep. There we have it then. Proof. It is waterproof. I think the instructions say don't immerse fully, but I think we can call that pretty much immersed, can't we?
Just a bit, yeah.
And yeah, we came out the other side. Loads of fun. So Hobby Plus Micro 124 Crawler. Thumbs up. It's great fun. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.
See you later.
Bye.